Hello everybody, Bad Weather Freak here. I got another quick video for you. This is actually some storms, afternoon storms that are rolling through here in Florida. This is pretty typical, especially starting on the month of June. Depending on the summer, how wet is the summer, sometimes it takes longer, further into June basically for this stuff to happen. But we just wanted to show you a quick view. And also I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Tropical Storm Claudette. I didn't make a video on it because I just was busy and didn't have a chance, but either way we can talk about it a little bit. And as most of you know already, it formed in the Gulf. An interesting thing, let me actually get back inside because it's starting to rain a little bit. But one interesting thing that happened with Claudette was that Claudette intensified into a tropical storm over land, which is interesting because that typically doesn't happen. It made landfall, and as it was making landfall, it intensified to tropical storm status, and that's how it got its name, Claudette. But also another interesting thing happened was that after it made landfall, it re-strengthened again back into a tropical storm. So it lost, as it was crossing some states, it weakened to a tropical depression, and then as it was approaching North Carolina, again it became a tropical storm. So it's interesting because that doesn't happen often, but occasionally you might have a storm that might intensify over land, and Claudette was no exception to that. Another thing I wanted to point out is, just like with Tropical Storm Claudette, some of the forecasting models, they started to show Claudette forming in the Gulf. And again, when it's like 7 days, 10 days out, they're not too accurate. But nevertheless, when you start seeing multiple models showing formation, that means something. The MJO, which is like a forecasting Madden, I think it stands for Madden-Julian Oscillation, which is basically showing favorable patterns of development, is actually showing that we're gonna have a favorable end of June for tropical development. Right now, the National Hurricane Center is actually showing a wave that seems like it may die off in the Atlantic, but then re-emerge in the Caribbean, Western Caribbean, and into the Gulf of Mexico potentially. And again, potentially, we don't know. But again, multiple models are starting to pick that up, so that's something that we need to keep an eye on. We may have another storm in our hands, so that's something that we need to keep an eye on. As usual, I will keep you guys posted. And then we'll go from there. But right now, that's what we're looking at, a potential developing storm that right now, again, we're talking about by the end of June. But it's another shot here and how the storms are picking up. Yeah, sorry that I'm recording through my screen, but it's the only way I can stay dry. But other than that, you guys stay safe. We'll stay in touch. And again, keep an eye on the tropics, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.